it might not have turned out the way I wanted it, but at least I can say I had fun creating this piece. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Art a la Carte, and today I'm opening up another Smart Art monthly art subscription box to find out what kind of goodies are inside. If you're interested in getting a Smart Art box for yourself, I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below. You never know exactly what you're going to get with Smart Art, whether it's painting or charcoals, and today we're going to be playing with air dry clay, which is something I haven't done a lot with. I generally stay away from art mediums that get my fingers and hands dirty, like my watercolors, color pencils, alcohol-based markers. But when you get into things that your fingers get all dirty, anything that's kind of ooey gooey is not my favorite thing. But I have watched some fascinating videos of people playing with air dry clay that have created some amazing things, and I was excited to give this a try.
Expectations versus reality.
Now, the actual project that SmartArtBox wanted you to create was a three-dimensional art piece, something that is both a flat image and an image that has dimension to it. Because I'm really new to clays and I've never done this exact medium before, I played around a little bit to figure out how well the clay and the board would stick to each other and what worked. Would water work better or no water? After that, it was time to decide what I wanted to create. Now, in hindsight, the best thing for me to have done was to put the clay aside, grab a piece of paper, and actually do a thumbnail sketch. Draw out what I want to create, plan out my color scheme. I think if I would have done that first, it would have turned out a lot better. But you guys know me, I generally just dive in headfirst to whatever project is sent to me, and sometimes I might actually read some instructions. For the theme of my piece, I decided to choose my favorite starter Pokemon, which is Bulbasaur. Love him so much, he's so cute. And I wanted to make a piece where he looks like he's in the kind of the forest or the jungle, trumpeting along, ready for me to catch him and start an adventure. I will say working with air dry clay can be a little bit frustrating because pieces that I wanted to stick just wouldn't stick, and other ones that I shaped really carefully when I went to put it on the board would kind of stretch and pull, and it was really hard to control. And this is 100% because of my inexperience with this medium. I've watched several YouTubers that are like magic with clay, and they can create the most beautiful things. Sometimes watching videos like that give you a false sense of expectations.
Expectations versus reality.
I find in the art world that is very true. We see an artist that creates something fantastic and they make it look easy and seamless and that just anyone can do it. And then we try and it looks like something we did in kindergarten and we're like, whoa. In my mind, my little Bulbasaur creation should be something that was smooth and seamless and looks like it's just coming right out of the animation itself. When I finished it, it looked lumpy and bumpy and really derpy. So when this happens, there's two things that we can usually do. One, we can get frustrated and say, yep, I can't do this art medium. I gave it my best shot, but it's just not going to work for me, and move on to something else. And I want to say, first of all, that's not a wrong answer, because you don't have to be great at everything. You can choose one or two art mediums to really pursue and strengthen your skills with, and you can appreciate the others. You don't have to be a master at everything. But if it is an art medium that you do value and that you do want to someday get good at, then the other option is to accept the level that you're at, be okay with that, allow yourself to learn, and keep going, keep pushing forward, keep pursuing it, research, study, and you'll find that slowly, maybe really slowly, you'll see improvements. The choice of how you handle
expectations versus reality
is really up to you. Will I continue working with air dry clay and making these creations? I like them, I do, but I don't know if that's going to be where I'm going to spend my artistic energy. You have to weigh the value of that. Is this something that I want to invest not just hours of my life, but weeks, months, maybe even years of my life to be the very best that no one ever was? Or do I want to put that time and energy into something else? I don't think it's something that I'm totally writing off and never want to pursue again. For one, I have almost a full package of air dried clay, so I have a ton of materials left to try this again if I want to. And I learned a lot from making my Bulbasaur that whatever I create next should be at least a little bit better. So I'll see, maybe inspiration will strike and I'll want to create another piece. Right now I'm working on a watercolor painting of an owl. I'd love to hear what art mediums you've tried that while you enjoyed it, maybe just weren't your thing. Let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like to follow along in my art journey and see what art projects I'm currently working on, I'll leave links to my Instagram and Patreon in the description box below so you can follow along there. So until next time, God bless you guys, keep being creative, trying new things, being kind to yourself and to others, and we'll see you in the next art video. Bye-bye!